Hi, I'm Kate Miller. I'm from the Music Division of the Library of Congress, and today I'm looking at materials from our Rogers and Hammerstein collections with some members of the touring company of The Sound of Music.
I'm Christiane Knoll. I play Mother Abbess.
And I'm Captain Von Trapp, but I'm Kevin Early.
I'm Kaylee Capaldi, and I play Maria.
And now we're looking at a new set of lyric sheets from the Oscar Hammerstein collection, along with a letter. I'm very happy to be showing it to you.
I'm biased, but this is like the gold gem of
Yes, I agree. I would say this is one of my favorite things in the collections. Yeah. And working in archival collections for as long as I have, you get to know people through the archives, which is very cool. And this is one of my favorite characters that I've encountered. Her name is Sister Gregory. She was a theater professor as well as a Dominican nun, and she was friends with Mary Martin. When Mary Martin and her husband Richard Holliday decided to embark on this project of making the Von Trapp family story into a musical, they reached out to Sister Gregory, their friend and also theater connoisseur, to get her input on the story and get her perspective. Here we have the letter that they initially sent her.
It's extraordinary because throughout, they basically took so many of the things she wrote in here, and it has shown up in the play. She says, if you are true to yourselves, Maria will emerge a flesh and blood woman radiating simplicity, warmth, generosity, tenderness, and humor. What does God want me to do with my life? How does he wish me to spend my love? And that's something that has shown up.
That's shown up in the
direct script, word for word.
Yeah, word for word. There's so much synergy in the creation of this, and who they spoke to, and how much they honored the input from this woman. I mean, it's all over. She talks about all kinds of things, and
And she was a White Sox fan.
And a White Sox fan. Yes.
Personality comes out in the letters.
Yes.
I'm so glad that you connected to her so much.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about
no pun intended.
Yeah, of course. Happens all the time.
Not to be confused with good things.
Is that in her letter, you were starting to point this out, when she asks, what does God want me to do with my life? How does he wish me to spend my love? If you go then and look through Hammerstein's lyric sheets for the song that's going to become Climb Every Mountain, he actually writes at the top of this sheet from August 18th, what does God want me to do with my life? How does he want me to spend my love? So clearly he has read this letter, and for all intents and purposes, you could say he recalled that line, that stuck in his head. But a few lines down on that same page of his, he writes chastity, 3-1-P2.
Yeah.
If you go to page 3, paragraph 2,
chastity
is where Sister Gregory is talking about the vow of chastity.
And then the one underneath is obedience.
Yes.
Yep.
And what I remember the first time that I noticed that, I got chills, because it's just to know that he was holding this letter as he was writing on this sheet, and that the idea leapt from this letter to this point of his sheet, and then became a solid part of his creative process.
Absolutely.
Is so cool.
Yes.
It's the type of cool thing that you can uncover coming to the library and researching material like this. In my heart of hearts, I kind of hope that you will sing Climb Every Mountain a little bit differently next time.
Definitely.
I was just going to ask, Christiane, will you read us these last 4 lines here? Because it kind of distills this whole conversation.
Around all these tables with my hands behind me. I don't trust myself. Where will you spend your life? Or how, those were the options. The life you were born to live, that's there. Where will you give, is crossed out, spend your love, the love you were born to give. Yep. There's a beautiful simplicity about the lyric that they ended up on. I think that's what is such a treasure about Hammerstein's lyrics across the board. They cut the fat. I mean, a lot of this text is just, it's been pared down to exactly what they want to say, and it's very simple, and it's pure, and it's beautiful.
I knew that this experience was going to completely rock my world, but it really truly has in the most beautiful, affirming ways. Just the additional insight I have gained into Maria's character, a lot of times from Maria herself, is invaluable, wildly invaluable.
All of that, all of this here, from its 65 years of existence, and thank you all for preserving it, has taught us, if nothing else, that the research from these letters back and forth, that every single moment of this piece was not only historically thought about, but artistically thought about. And I think it's the reason this show not only gets done probably more than almost any musical ever done, and has survived for 65 years, that we are going back to a letter that has the actual text from the person who, you know, from the nun who said it, you know, or from the captain's, you know, wife. And all of this just really reinforces what we're doing on stage to say, yes, we're heading in the right direction.